All right. So, guys, what an incredible Nintendo Direct. Um, I did just finish it. If you want to check out my live reaction to that, I will be putting the link to that in the little doobly doo below. The weather here got crazy, so it did cut out right as I got into the trailer for the very final trailer for Bayonetta 3, which went something like this. Oh, okay, it's a platinum game. Uh, that's clearly supposed to be 401, so we're in Shibuya. We're in Japan. I was confused about this. I knew it was platinum. I'm like, could it be? It doesn't look like Xenoblade. Doesn't look like Xenogears. Could it be a new Astral Chain? And I was thinking Astral Chain, and then I saw, where is he? The dog from Astral Chain. So I'm like, okay, it's just a new Astral Chain game, but it doesn't look quite like the style. And then as soon as time slowed down and froze, I'm like, oh, all right. Did not expect a Bayonetta 3. I think she looks incredible. Her outfit, the hair going down and then into the suit and then around the back and coming out as like a ribbon on the back of her twin tails becoming a ribbon on her backside looks really cool. I was shocked that they had gameplay. We haven't seen anything on this in years. This was announced in 2017. Uh, the Madama Butterfly. This blew me away. I thought it was her. I forget the name of the giant dragon's head, but it came out and it was a full on kaiju battle that you're controlling. And I compared it offhandedly to the Anne Hathaway movie, but you can control a giant bird, then a spider that turns into a scorpion. There it is. And shoot hair missiles. I loved it. Skating a kaiju down a building in a dragon into the throat of a giant flying shark. I'm on board. If there's anything that's as Bayonetta as you can get, I love it. I'm so excited. Um, I thought of my four predictions. I thought Splatoon 3 was the most likely, which we did see Splatoon 3. I did not think we were going to see anything for Breath of the Wild 2, Metroid Prime 4, or Bayonetta 3. I'm so pleasantly surprised to be wrong on that. Um, I thought it was a great direct. I thought this direct was a 9.5 out of 10. I thought it was not perfect, maybe 9 out of 10. 9.5 seems a little high. I like that we started with Monster Hunter. I like that we started with Mario Party Superstars. Nintendo makes great party games, family games, getting your friends together and just rocking out. This, I love card games. I love board games. Um, so this just, and it's Square Enix. Those are the most square designs you can ever have for your characters. Free demo today. I'm absolutely going to be trying that out in my free time. I'll probably be playing that at lunch while I'm at work. 100%. I feel like I still have yet to do Disco Elysium. I don't know if it's available on PS5. I'll double check that. If not, I might be doing the final cut on Switch because it was just so hyped. It won what game of the year last year or 2 years ago. I might be waiting for the physical edition. I had to check in on this again. Literally, this was the scene when the storm started. As Urbosa appeared, flashes of lightning started going outside. I thought that was crazy. That's the playable Guardian. You can play as Pura and Robbie. And apparently playing as someone else. I saw that. Pura, Robbie, and one more newly playable character. I'm assuming it'll be the villain. We saw some stuff. We like some people with Aster, and we heard a little bit of Aster's music, which is still a bop. Battle for Kakariko, Battle for Gapunga. I am on board. I loved Age of Calamity. I thought it was a really fun Warriors style game. Chocobo, it looks like I mean, I have Mario Kart Deluxe, so I don't know if I need this, but it's cool. It's got black mage, it's got white mage, it's got Rama, chocobos. We saw some of this area look a little familiar. This is cool that you can build the spells by collecting multiple. I really like the idea of that. So by holding items, Gilgamesh, we saw Rama, Behemoth. Neat. Cute. It's online. That's good. This, I didn't predict this. I assumed we would be getting the final one. I mean, it's what, in a week and a half? It's not a huge deal, right? 7 more days plus 5, so 12 days. It's 12 days from now. I can manage that. I am going to be at work that day, so I am going to have to stay off everything for 6 hours until I get home and convince my students not to look anything up, because a lot of my students are big Smash fans and they say, hey, don't say anything today. I had no clue. The abandoned mall, the abandoned city, the abandoned amusement park. We knew there was a new Kirby, so all those Kirby rumors were spot on. They're saying it's going to be one of the biggest Kirby games to date. And it looks just so adorable and so different from any Kirby game I've played before. It looks like a. It did also have that. Since I'm just going to be talking over it, I can. Right here, all the
this means you'll be able to play these classic games.
All the orchestrated music, which I like. It feels very different, which I like. I feel like the Switch has been doing. Why is it not loading now? Did my internet go down again? No, it didn't. We're good. Yeah, I feel like this is just so different. I'm going to load back right there. I feel like it's...
Also, with this new membership plan,
it is the Odyssey to our Mario, the Breath of the Wild to our Zelda. It's just such a departure from every game that came before it, which seems to be what the Switch is doing. And the Switch seems to be a new experience for all these classic games, which I really like. I think that is really cool. So, because Odyssey was such a departure, a natural evolution, sure, but it's such a departure from all previous Mario games. Same with Breath of the Wild for Zelda. This doesn't look like any other Kirby game, but it's still distinctly with the inhale, exhale, the flying. It still looks like it has the feel of a Kirby game. Some of the enemy designs look similar, like that enemy right there, but some look so unique and new. And we saw some Waddle Dees, but everything else looks brand new. And I'm like, this boss design looks really cool. I am intrigued. I'm really intrigued. We're getting more DLC for Animal Crossing, which is getting its own direct. So the DLC is coming out in November. Animal Crossing's direct, which I'll probably watch, coming out in October. I didn't go as ham as many people did during our lockdown. I did play a decent amount of Animal Crossing, though. I honestly just had fun building. That was my. They're really good at so new DLC for Golf Super Rush. Love the design of the characters still, but they're really good at supporting their sports games. They did a lot of DLC for Tennis Aces, so I'm glad. Had no interest in this, honestly. KOTOR, it's cool. PS5 had the complete the remake announcement, so Switch Nintendo's like, sure, we'll do the original, you do the new one, so they can play the original while they're waiting for the remake. I might do that. KOTOR was awesome. KOTOR 2 was fine. I didn't like KOTOR 2 as much, and Old Republic I still play now and then, because I think Old Republic has some fun stories. Dying Light, I was never super into the aesthetic of Dying Light. maybe I'll try it out. This just looks awesome. I think I'm gonna do the demo, which I said I've never done. I think I might do the demo on a stream because I know the demo stuff will carry over. It just looks. I love the 2.5 within the 3D. Octopath was beautiful, and it's coming out in March, which I love. It is so close. Dread looked awesome. Um, Again, I haven't played a Metroid game in a hot minute, probably close to a decade. Um, I could probably do maybe a Metroid on stream, but yeah, it looks like it's. I think the last Metroid I played. I mean, I know I've gone back and played the original Metroid and Super Metroid. Um, in when I was in a few years ago. Uh, but I haven't like played a new Metroid game since maybe Prime 2 or Prime 3. I think it was Prime 2 on the GameCube. So it's been a while. It's been a while. I think it looks beautiful. I think it looks so aesthetically pleasing and so intense action wise. And it looks like we're getting good building in with the lore with the Chozo and Kraid. This was probably my biggest reaction. Um, it's been it's been a year since we've gotten any edition, and that's what you need to show because that is probably still my favorite game of all time. Ocarina of Time. Just that was one of the best experiences I had growing up, and I've gone back to Ocarina of Time over the years, and I feel like it game just holds up. You got Star Fox. You got what else was there? Yoshi's Story, Mario 64. Which I mean, we got the All Star. You had Sin and Punishment, Mario Kart. Awesome. I'm curious if they're going to put any. We saw Mario Tennis. We saw them tease a few other games at the end that will be added. Like Majora's Mask, and I hope they stick with more the original aesthetic of Majora's Mask than the 3DS remake, which I did not care for as much. And that blew me away because, as I said, leading into this, Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis were some of my earliest memories playing games. It wasn't until N64 that I really discovered what I like in terms of gameplay, but I spent so much time on the Genesis actually because Sega does what Nintendo don't, and now we're here. That was an old ad. No one probably remembers that. And I'm a simp for N64 and Genesis stuff, so I'm gonna 100% buy the controllers. This made me lose it. Gunstar Heroes. I mean, this is great. Yeah, Contra, Castlevania, Echo the Dolphin, which I liked Echo. Everyone seems to have fond memories of Echo. Golden Axe, Rise Star, Shinobi, Strider, Sonic 2, and Streets of Rage. All awesome. Very excited. Gunstar Heroes. They released a collection, a Sega Genesis collection with Gunstar Heroes in it for PS3. Me and my best friend, we locked in, and the day it came out, we played through Gunstar Heroes. Middle of the night to like 3, 4 in the morning just to beat Gunstar Heroes because it is such a good game. Love Gunstar Heroes. Very excited for this. Will 100% be rocking Gunstar Heroes as soon as it becomes available. F-Zero X, Majora's Mask, hopefully the original Majora's Mask again. Golf shirt, Pokemon Snap, I love. Kirby 64, love. Paper Mario, super excited. Banjo-Kazooie is one of the best replay games of all time. I think it has some of the most amazing music. Grant Kirkhope, I think, did the music for that. It's great. And I'm buying both of those. I love it. They're so good, and I hope they continue to expand because there are so many N64 games that are great. The Bomberman games, particularly, I love Bomberman 64 more so than Heroes. Goemon, the Mystical Ninja Goemon games, Jet Force Gemini. Uh, I have a stack over there. GoldenEye, Banjo Kazooie, Banjo Tooie. There's so many great games for N64, so I feel like that has incredible potential. Donkey Kong 64, we get the DK rap, and dropping a montage of games into not the longest. You got Castlevania, which I'll probably download today because it's got Circle of the Moon and Harmony of Dissonance. Um, cool. I never played ActRaiser, but I recognize the music. I've heard a lot about the game. I've never played it. It's not at the top of my list. It's not my highest priority, but I'll check it out. I've been putting off Deltarune, so this could be a good time to do it. Chapter 1 and 2. I would not say no. Again, more montage. I like Rune Factory games. That's just me. Did not expect anything involving the Mario movie. I completely forgot that Illumination was making a Mario movie. And what annoying little characters they were going to turn into the minions, whether it be the Toads or the Goombas. But it looks like this is kind of my only issue. I know a lot of Brooklynites, and Chris Pratt, when I think Mario, I don't think Chris Pratt at all. That's kind of the only casting I'm not super pumped about. I like Anya Taylor-Joy. I loved Queen's Gambit. Was probably the thing I've watched her in most recently. So going from a queen to a princess, cool. Charlie Day, Always Sunny, is always hilarious. So Charlie Day doing the high-pitched Luigi squeal, I'm on board for it. Jack Black as Bowser just makes sense. I'm a huge fan of Tenacious D. I love Jack Black. He's a comic genius, so him being Bowser. And Keegan, my mind always goes to Luther from Key and Peele. Seth Rogen is an interesting choice for Donkey Kong, but he can do the confused goofball very well, so I'm intrigued. And they got Charles Martinet. I mean, he's still around. I don't know why they don't have him doing Mario, because he's been doing Mario for years. But he's making cameos, so support that. I like Fred Armisen. Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek is, I think, one of the most interesting, because I think Kamek is the Weasley, and he has such a commanding voice, so we'll see. But love it. I think the Kirby showing and the Splatoon showing went on a little too long. I think if they cut them down just a little bit, I would have been like, all right, this is great. But they look good, and I'm expecting this to be this was the most likely one that I thought we'd see of the big announced games that we haven't seen much of yet. I'm guessing late spring, early summer of 2022. We just got the year, so we know it's coming out next year. And Bayo, which I've already talked about. So overall, top-notch show. Like, really fun, really well-paced. Again, I think the Kirby showing and the Splatoon showing may have gone on a little too long. And I feel like if maybe they had a little bit more... I know I'm biased. A little more Zelda, maybe something for Breath of the Wild, which I knew we weren't going to do. That was just my pipe dream. And a little something maybe for Smash. I think I would have been very happy. I think I would have been 10 out of 10. As of right now, I'm going to say 9, 9.5, somewhere in that range. But tell me what you think. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why I'm right. Why this was a perfect Direct. What do you think was the hypest part of the Direct? I mean, for me, it was 100% the N64. That made me lose my mind. I loved it. Well, I think that's going to be it for now, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe. Tell me what you think. I really want to hear, and I will respond. I'll be seeing you guys. Until next time.